Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1107, and today's topic is the importance of learning of coding and language programming. These two are the building block of all your activities with artificial intelligence and computer. So the coding and language programming needs practice, and only by practice you can learn more. And this lecture is for secondary school students, undergraduate students, because I have given the example of top billionaires, multi-billionaires, those who are having, for example, today's report is that Elon Musk has crossed 200 billion. He is the richest man of the world. His comment, that is Tesla CEO, Steve Jobs, the CEO, co-founder of Apple company, top in the world. They have trillions of dollars asset and wealth. Facebook. So all these people, their exact comments after going through literature review, I have quoted it for this young generation. In common, they mention one thing, that everybody should learn coding and language programming. According to some of them, it is art. Someone is saying it is a fun. And according to Steve Jobs, that in America, every American should learn coding and language programming. Bill Gates, the Microsoft and software co-founder and CEO, according to him, he started learning coding and language programming at the age of 13. So it is so important. And Steve Jobs also mentioned about the coding and language programming that he learned a lot by coding, especially it gave him lot of mental power to think, to reason, and to solve the problem. This is his exact comment, that it will improve the reasoning thinking, and also it will improve your skill of solving lot of problem, not only in machine learning or artificial intelligence or computer language programming, even it will improve overall capacity to solve your domestic or academic problems also. It will sharpen your brain. So what, just I am quoting their comments. First thing is that I have given this one line, coding world is unlimited. There is no limit of coding. First thing, it is unlimited, and you can learn it by practice. It is by practice. And that's why I am always giving the emphasis to all young generation. Please listen to me carefully. Today's emerging new technology with different tools, with different models, it doesn't need much reading and writing. It needs practice and practice and practice. That's all. By practice. Of course, you have to learn by practice, also reading, but reading is not going to help much rather than practice. And I have given the example, just like for car driving. For car driving, even if you are reading 1000 pages, but you cannot drive unless you sit and practice. So here in the case of today's new emerging technology with ChatGPT, chatbot, and so many other new models, language programming, You can learn by skill, by practice. And my example is, suppose if someone is a good driver, it doesn't need that he should be graduate or postgraduate. There are some drivers, they cannot even talk in English language, and they are very fine driver because of their practice and time what they have invested in their skill. So why I am saying this, the masses, Nigerian masses, children, school leavers, secondary school, undergraduates, from today itself, like these giants, world giants, multi-billionaires, they started learning the coding and language programming at the age of 12 and 13. In India, at the age of 13, there are a lot of children who are expert, school-going children, in coding and language programming by using Java, Python, C, C++, Go, like that. And they are highly skilled. And they have started earning money at the age of 13 by content writing, by different type of programming. So please, I am not discussing that you should not go for higher education. At the same time, your degree program, undergraduate, postgraduate degree program, you continue. But at the same time, today's demand is to learn new skills of artificial intelligence. So here, first number that is I have given, I have gone through the comment of these people, this multi-billionaire, Steve Jobs. He is the co-founder of Apple company, Apple iPhone, everybody, I mean not only everybody, most of the people who can afford they are using. And according to his comment, I think everybody in USA should learn coding and language programming, that is computer language, because it teaches us how to think and solve the problems. Coding learning is just like art. Everyone can learn. This is, I have underlined, everybody, whether he or she is social or management, we can say specialization with that, or science or computer. Even, I mean to say, even if you don't have any scientific background, any computer background, you can learn coding, you can learn language programming by practice. Number two, Bill Gates, his statement. The software and Microsoft's co-founder, he started to learn coding at the age of 13 years. Number three, Elon Musk, Tesla CEO. According to whom, anyone can learn and should learn coding, language, programming, and it is just like fun. According to Elon Musk, it's just like fun. Then number four is, that is Mark Zuckerberg. He is the CEO of Facebook. According to him, learn it, coding and language programming, learning, sorry, let me make correction. Learning coding and language programming after he received his first computer as a sixth grade student. Now there are different language programming, and these language programmings nowadays are very popular one, that is Java, C and C++, C hash, JavaScript, SQL, PHP, Go, and one I had to add Python. So these are all the language programming. since this lecture is very specific for young generation of not only Nigeria, but every country, wherever young generations are there, and those who are ignorant, who are not aware of today's development and skill, with very new emerging technology and their models and tools. So information is power, and information is power once it is converted into knowledge. Otherwise, thousands of informations are coming and going. You have to convert into knowledge, and that knowledge must be applied to get its product in the form of skilled manpower, in the form of production, in the industries, health sector, agriculture, everywhere. So here I have mentioned about the Indian contribution today, where India stands in artificial intelligence, in this computer, language learning, and coding, everything. I am proud to mention this, that at the moment India is on top in terms of manpower. Today India is having 1.5 million. 1.5 million every year India is producing top rank computer professionals, from IT professionals. And to my latest report, it has started producing up to 200,000 highly skilled professionals in artificial intelligence and using most modern tools and programming by use of artificial intelligence, and they are in position to supply to the world. And because of that, this week the CEO of Chat GPT and Chatbot, he visited India. Here let me show you that international companies, what are those international companies which are involved in today's artificial intelligence and lot of different tools and models. First is Google, second Microsoft, third Facebook, fourth Adobe, fifth IBM, sixth Oracle, seventh Apple, eighth Netflix, and ninth one Amazon. For all these companies globally, the Indian CEOs of companies I have listed is very interesting. The most powerful man today is Google CEO. His name is Sundar Pichai. He is genius. And people are treating Google just like God. Whatever you want, any problem, go to Google, search. Go to Google research, lot of different tools. So today Google is having the library or database in trillions. Nobody can challenge, nobody can compete Google today in terms of data. And data is everything today. Number two, Satya Nadella. He is the CEO of Microsoft. Number three, Arvind Krishna. Arvind Krishna is the CEO of IBM. Number four, Santanu Narayan. So this S. Narayan is the CEO of Adobe. And these four top world-class companies like Google, Microsoft, IBM, Adobe is all run by Indians. They are the CEOs. And in 60% of the world, CEOs are Indians. And in Silicon Valley, USA, 25% CEOs, they are Indians. Today, India is producing 1.5 million professionals in IT and computer, and note, and also 200,000 artificial intelligence professionals. Note, this week, the gentleman Sam Altman. Sam Altman is the CEO of OpenAI, and he is the man who launched ChatGPT and Chatbot, and these two models, ChatGPT and Chatbot, it has created just like tsunami storm in the world, and people are running here and there how to improve their skills. So here what I have given all these names, different CEOs and companies, just to motivate the young generation that what is going on in the world. And these companies, they are running not billions, multi-billion dollar companies, right? Google is $1 trillion company. Apple, Microsoft, they are all $1 trillion assets, wealth. And the individual capacity like Elon Musk is having $200 billion in his personal capacity, and he is one of the richest man of the world, and they are the one who created by their own skill and intelligence. No one was inherited. Inheritance is not there. By their skill they created, not by corruption, not by political pull and push, by their education, by their knowledge, by their creativity, by their learning. So today I am just going to give you what is coding. For coding, I will give the simple example to understand coding. And what is code? Actually coding, let me give you the example. Simplest example in North Nigeria, I can say. If suppose you are attending University of Maiduguri, and after attending some lectures, you are going back to your house, your grandmother is there, and you are hungry. You want to eat kose. So if you are asking your grandmother, please prepare kose for me, and your grandmother is aged, in the age group of 70-80, she has very less energy. She is tired. She cannot come and stand in kitchen to prepare kose for you. So what she will say, that my dear grandson or granddaughter, please follow my instruction. Follow my instruction. I don't have that much energy, but I have knowledge. So grandmother, try to listen why I am giving this example, to make the children even to understand coding, the basic, very basic fundamental of coding, by giving this local example. So your grandmother and grandson. So your grandmother is weak, no energy, but lot of knowledge. Grandmother is weak with very little energy, but with lot of knowledge. Grandson is having little knowledge, but high energy. So in that case, grandmother is giving instruction to grandson that please follow my instruction, go and collect the bean, process it, and then make the semi-solid dough. After that, bring the vegetable oil, put on fire, and then you start putting in a small, we can say, quantity one by one. And once it is completely fried, then you can remove it and it will be ready for eating. So here, knowledge is given by grandmother, that is human. So humans are having knowledge but not that much energy. And here grandson is following the instruction. And this instruction is called code, and the process of making kose is called coding. Is called coding. So here, what is coding? One code is, grandmother said, bean is required. He got the bean. Vegetable oil is required. He got the vegetable. Second coding. Third coding, water is required. Fourth coding, one pot is required. Sixth coding, gas means fire is required to fry. And then seventh coding, all together. And after all these, what he has done by one coding, the whole process, one is code, and all together is called coding. And with that process, the product is ready. So this is the coding. And how code is used, where we human being, we will sit on our laptop or keyboard and we will give instruction. And that instruction will go to computer machine. And computer machine will start doing its work by following the instruction given by grandmother. It's just like grandson, the computer. And according to one by one coding, final product will come. So here I am running with time. I will put the second. So next lecture I am going to give more detail about the different language programming and the coding. So to understand coding, please always remember grandmother and grandson, and final product is kose, how kose was prepared by instruction. So with this I will stop. Thank you very much for watching the lecture.